What happens when a loyal enforcer dares to disobey his ruthless boss? Kim Sun-woo lives by violence and order until one forbidden choice shatters everything. Betrayed, hunted, and bleeding, he wages a one-man war against gangsters, love, and fate itself. But in the end, was his fight for freedom or just for a dream that could never be his? If you love stories packed with betrayal, brutal action, and heartbreaking twists, make sure to hit like and subscribe. More epic movie recaps are on the way, and trust me, you don't want to miss them. The film begins with a quiet, almost philosophical moment. Kim Sun-woo, our main character, narrates a story about a boy who asks his teacher why tree branches move with the wind. The boy wonders if they move on their own, or because the wind pushes them. The teacher says both answers are wrong. It's neither the wind nor the branches. It's the mind that perceives movement. The story ends, and we are introduced to Sun-woo himself. Sun-woo works as an enforcer for a powerful crime boss named Kang, managing a hotel that belongs to the organization. His job is to keep order, and he does it without hesitation. One night, a group of men arrive late, refuse to leave, and start causing trouble. The staff calls Sun-woo. Calmly, he tells them the hotel is closing and asks them to go. They ignore him. He gives them to the count of 3. They still don't move. Without another word, Sun-woo beats them down and throws them out. Later that night, Sun-woo meets with Kang. The boss is concerned about a potential problem. Those men he threw out were connected to another gang, and tensions between the groups could cause trouble. Kang is especially wary because these rivals have shown interest in buying the hotel. During the meeting, another man named Moon-suk barges in with his usual lack of respect, interrupting Kang. His poor timing and attitude get him thrown out. Once they're alone again, Kang tells Sun-woo about a more personal matter. He has a young girlfriend named Hee-soo. She lives independently, and recently, Kang has heard she's been spending time with another man. Kang trusts no one else for this job, so he assigns Sun-woo to keep an eye on her. The instructions are clear. If Sun-woo confirms she's cheating, he must kill her. Sun-woo arrives at the apartment, approaching Hee-soo with a gift, saying it's from Kang. She seems surprised but accepts it politely. He continues his quiet surveillance, watching as she has dinner with a male friend, then goes to a club. The two seem close, but there's nothing suspicious yet. Later that night, the man drops her off, and she notices Sun-woo trailing her. As Sun-woo continues his watch, Moon-suk calls with bad news. The men Sun-woo beat up earlier were members of the rival gang led by President Baek. Baek has been trying to buy the hotel, but Sun-woo has refused every offer. Now, after the beating, tensions are even higher. Moon-suk complains that Baek keeps calling him, wanting to talk things over, but Sun-woo refuses to make peace. For him, pride outweighs compromise. While they're still talking, Baek calls again. Sun-woo finally answers Baek's persistent call. His tone is cold and dismissive, telling Baek that if he truly wants to talk, he should come in person. On the other end, Baek sits surrounded by his men. The call ends abruptly, and one of Baek's men chuckles at the exchange. That small laugh cost him his life. Baek, furious at the perceived disrespect, grabs the phone and bludgeons him to death without hesitation. It's a chilling moment that cements Baek as a ruthless and unpredictable figure. That night, Sun-woo returns home, restless. He can't stop thinking about Hee-soo. Something about her presence lingers in his mind. Then, unexpectedly, she calls and asks to meet. Without wasting a moment, Sun-woo gets ready and heads out. They share lunch together. The atmosphere is polite but strained. Hee-soo, sensing his quiet and reserved demeanor, bluntly asks if his job involves collecting debts for people who don't pay. Sun-woo shakes his head and tells her he simply manages a hotel, nothing more. His words are short, his manner shy. She teases him, saying that talking to him is boring. After lunch, they stroll through a mall. She stops at a display, admiring an elegant lamp. For a moment, she's tempted to buy it, but after checking the price, she decides against it. They part ways, but Sun-woo continues to follow her from a distance. He watches her practice the cello, the music filling the air with a quiet grace. Something shifts inside him. This is no longer just a job. His surveillance has turned into something deeper. Hee-soo, without realizing it, has become the first woman Sun-woo has truly fallen for. The moment is broken when Moonsuk calls. Baek has come to the hotel and wants to talk. Sunwoo arrives to find Baek trying to smooth things over, saying there's been a misunderstanding. Sunwoo refuses to play along. He tells Baek there is no misunderstanding, that Baek sent someone to threaten him. His words are sharp, his tone final. He makes it clear he won't be intimidated, then walks away, leaving Baek fuming. Later, Sunwoo heads to the place where Hee-soo practices and sees her with the same male friend. After they finish, the man drives her home, then leaves. Sunwoo stays behind for a while, quietly watching before heading off. While talking on the phone in his car, Sunwoo narrowly avoids a collision. As he drives forward, he remembers the other vehicle. It's the same friend's car, now coming from the opposite direction. Suspicion flares immediately. If the man was driving away earlier, how is he returning now? There's only one explanation: he has gone back to see Hee-soo. Sunwoo races to her home. He enters quietly, moving through the space until he finds them together. The truth is undeniable. Everything Kang feared is real. Hee-soo is involved with the other man. The orders from Kang are clear. If she's cheating, Sunwoo must kill her. Rage surges through him. He attacks the man without restraint, beating him brutally. Hee-soo cries out, terrified, and in that moment Sunwoo hesitates. He has been watching her for days, feeling something he's never felt before. Now, faced with the reality of his orders, he can't bring himself to end her life. Instead, he makes a choice. He tells her to end the relationship and promises to forget what happened today. Her friend, bloodied and shaken, eventually leaves. Sunwoo walks away too, carrying the weight of the decision that will inevitably change everything. Left alone after her friend leaves, Hee-soo breaks down. Through tears, she tells Sunwoo that what he's asking is impossible. She admits openly she loves the other man deeply and could never forget him. Sunwoo tries to reason with her, saying everything he's doing is for her own good, trying to protect her. But Hee-soo refuses to take any blame. In her eyes, everything was fine until he appeared. Now, nothing can be fixed. Driving home, Sunwoo is consumed by a heavy mix of guilt, frustration, and anger. His thoughts are interrupted when a group of boys ambush him. Already on edge, he doesn't hold back. The fury that's been building inside him erupts, and he beats them down one by one, venting all the rage he's been holding in. In the parking lot afterward, Moo-sung, one of Baek's men, approaches him. Moo-sung says that all Sunwoo has to do is apologize to Baek, and the matter will be settled. Baek will let it go. But Sunwoo refuses without hesitation. Pride won't let him bow down. He tells Moo-sung to leave. Meanwhile, Kang returns from his trip and visits Hee-soo. This time, she barely speaks to him. Her coldness is obvious, and Kang immediately senses that something is wrong. Though she's still living in the house he provided, she now plans to leave. Kang tells her he likes her because she's fearless, but then his tone darkens. He warns her that when people are young, they have patience. As they grow older, that patience disappears. The implication is clear. If she pushes him too far, he might lose control and do something terrible. Back at his apartment, Sunwoo is still thinking about Hee-soo when his door bursts open. Several men rush in and beat him brutally. When the assault ends, he finds himself hanging upside down in a remote location, bloodied and weak. Baek arrives, smirking as he tells Sunwoo that he's made a huge mistake. Sunwoo laughs at him, a defiant gesture that wipes the smile off Baek's face. "Now laugh," Baek sneers. "Let's see you laugh now." He's just about to finish Sunwoo when his phone rings. After taking the call, Baek orders his men to put Sunwoo in a car. They drive him to a deserted spot. The betrayal, Sunwoo sparing Hee-soo, has reached Kang. Furious, and now in cooperation with Baek, Kang sees Sunwoo as a liability they both want gone. Kang confronts him directly, demanding to know why he didn't follow orders. Sunwoo explains that he thought his decision was the best solution, but Kang rejects the excuse. If Sunwoo had a problem, he could have simply called. Kang walks away, leaving instructions for his men. Moonsuk's crew begins digging a large pit. They throw Sunwoo inside and start burying him alive. Rain pours down, soaking the dirt, and Sunwoo uses every ounce of strength to claw his way out. Exhausted and covered in mud, he emerges to find Moonsuk waiting outside. Breathing hard, Sun Woo tells him not to play games with his life. Moon-suk remains unmoved, casually handing him a cell phone. He says Kang will call in 15 minutes. Sun Woo can say whatever he wants. Sun Woo takes the phone and pretends to make the call. When he's done, he hands it back. Only then does Moon-suk notice. The phone doesn't even have a battery. There was never a real call from Kang. Sun Woo pulls the battery out of his hand and slams it into Moon-suk's face, blinding him. Chaos erupts. Surrounded by men, Sun Woo fights with ruthless precision, cutting through them one by one. It's a brutal struggle, but he manages to kill them all and escape with his life. At the hotel, Kang and Baek meet face to face. During the meeting, Kang tells a story. He speaks of a brilliant young man who once worked for him. One day, that man made a mistake. It was small, insignificant even, but Kang only wanted him to admit it. The man refused. And because of that stubborn refusal, Kang killed him. The lesson, Kang explains, is simple. It doesn't matter if a mistake is big or small, what matters is admitting it. Sun Woo refuses to see his choice as a mistake. He stands by what he did, which only deepens his boss's rage. Now a fugitive from both Kang and Baek, Sun Woo knows survival will require money, weapons, and a plan. He calls an old friend for cash. Having once been part of the underworld, Sun Woo knows the right contacts. He reaches out to a supplier and arranges a meeting, but when the supplier arrives, his eyes narrow. He's suspicious. He starts wondering if Sun Woo might be working with the police. The doubt grows, and instead of handing over a weapon, the supplier takes Sun Woo to meet his own boss. In front of the boss, Sun Woo pretends to be working for Kang and is here for the delivery. Eventually, the supplier relents, handing him a gun. It's a powerful precision weapon. He shows Sun Woo how to disassemble and reassemble it. But as the meeting continues, the supplier's boss makes a call to the hotel to confirm Sun Woo's story. That's when he learns the truth and receives an order to kill him. The trap is set. Before they can act, Sun Woo strikes first. Using the same gun they had given him, he kills everyone in the room. Not long after, the supplier's brother arrives and finds the scene drenched in blood. Every man is dead. He gathers the remaining weapons, swearing vengeance. Sun Woo then hunts down Moon-suk. Holding him at gunpoint, he demands Baek's location. Under threat, Moon-suk gives it up. At an ice skating arena, Baek enjoys himself. Certain Sun Woo is already dead. When Sun Woo appears, Baek freezes in shock. Sun Woo mocks him, asking where the smile has gone. The same smile he wore before. Baek tries to play it cool. He calls them both professionals, suggesting they treat what happened as nothing more than bad business. Let it go, he says. Forget it like a bad memory. But Sun Woo's voice is steady. Bad memories can be forgotten, he agrees. But those who cause them can still be punished. Baek steps closer, speaking calmly, as if he can still talk his way out. But without warning, he pulls a knife and drives it into Sun Woo's stomach. The pain is blinding. Even so, Sun Woo manages to draw his gun and fire. The shot hits Baek squarely, ending him. Meanwhile, Sun Woo returns to the hotel. Wounded and bleeding, Sun Woo makes a call to Hee-soo. He doesn't want to argue or explain, he only wants to hear her voice. But she doesn't answer. Later, when she returns home, she finds a gift waiting. Inside is the lamp she once admired at the mall. Sun Woo had remembered. Everything he has done, every injury, every betrayal, has been for her. But he hasn't forgotten those who wronged him. He finds Moon-suk, the man who betrayed him earlier, and without hesitation shoots him. After leaving the hotel, Sun Woo heads straight to Kang. The boss warns him not to escalate things any further. But Sun Woo stands firm. This is his last stop, and he isn't backing down. He confronts Kang directly, saying he's worked like a dog for 7 years and demands to know why he was betrayed. Kang's answer is blunt. Because Sun Woo insulted him. Sun Woo refuses to believe that's the real reason. He presses harder, asking what truly went wrong and whether Kang had honestly intended to have him killed. Kang deflects, asking if this is all about Hee-soo. The mention of her name pushes Sun Woo over the edge. Without hesitation, he pulls the trigger and kills Kang. But before he can move, a shot rings out from behind. One of Baek's men has arrived, sent to eliminate Kang and his crew. The bullet hits Sun Woo, but he stays conscious long enough to return fire, killing the attacker. Gunfire erupts all around as both gangs collide in a violent shootout. Sun Woo fights fiercely, but the odds are overwhelming. He's hit again and again, the impacts forcing him to his knees. As the chaos rages, his eyes fall on Kang's lifeless body. A strange calm settles over him. With Kang gone, Hee-soo is finally free from his threats. That thought alone gives him a sense of relief. Then, through the shootout, the supplier's brother appears. Sun Woo, barely clinging to life, tries to call Hee-soo one last time, but the words won't come. Above him, he notices leaves drifting gently from the ceiling. The sight stirs something in him. His mind drifts back to the memory of Hee-soo playing the cello, one of the few moments in his life that ever brought him peace. The supplier's brother steps closer, raises his weapon, and fires the final shot. In that last breath, Sun Woo's thoughts remain with Hee-soo. As the film draws to a close, Sun Woo narrates one final story. A little boy wakes crying in the middle of the night. The teacher asks if he had a nightmare. The boy says no. The dream was beautiful. He cried because he knew it could never come true. It's a truth Sun Woo understands all too well. He longed for a life with Hee-soo, but she loved another. His dream, like the boy's, was something he could never have. And yet, he dies with a faint smile. In the final shot, Sun Woo is seen looking out a window at the city below, then shadowboxing with his reflection in the glass. The ending is left deliberately ambiguous. Was everything we saw a memory, a dream, or the final moments of a man who knew his fate from the very start? Sun Woo gave everything for love and still got betrayed. Don't betray me too. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell before Kang buries me alive again.